We out here at the pond with the professional fisherman, Mr. Munchie, and Mr. Dan sitting down there with Mr. Big sitting back here on this here cooler, chilling out. Turn around, I've been out here about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and ain't but one man pulled anything out of this water. His name is Mr. Dan. Old school against new school. Munchie, you got anything you want to tell this camera? Why you ain't caught no fish, Mr. Bryant? Mr. Bryant. I think we been hood swallowing. This nigga been going by the fish market buying all this shit and come out here catching all these fish. We got another master fisherman over here. He's practicing reeling right there. He's good at it. Check him out. Watch him. Watch him throw it out there. He ain't caught nothing, but he can cast. He cast better than the rest of them out here. I can tell you that much. Yeah, he's doing a lot better cast than the rest of them. Big ain't worried about it. He just chilling.
Oh, yeah.
Nephew, he brought some kind of froggy thing out here. He just threw his pole in the water back and forth. He ain't do nothing with that there. Leave that to hide next time. Munchie, Brian want to know anything. You want to tell Brian anything? Mr. Leonard, you want to tell him anything about this master fisherman? Leonard, this your time to shine now. Check him out. We're going to watch him cash out. Did y'all see that? We're going to catch him one more time, y'all. Cast it. Munchie. Oh, did you catch Dan? We got Dan on camera with them right there in front of Munchie. That was Dan cast. He fell right in front of him right there. Watch both of these boys. They said they've been fishing for 40 years. Check out how they cast. Now, Big should be able to put this thing in the middle of the lake, but for some odd reason, he ain't made throw no foot in the rock right there.
Got that ass in.
Big is.
Got off. He got off. You seen that shit? Go back get his ass in. They got a little man. Green.
Big.
Damn.
You know what? None of these boys trained by Red Holland, because Red Holland had this damn little pond empty by now. He be already moved on to 2 more ponds before these get started.
Yeah.
I took Red Holland all day long to catch them big old fish. You can catch. Remember, they were filming that goddamn.
I know he kept that, but everything turned around, they could pulling one out of the water every 2 minutes,
They were
goddamn.
filming that shit. They edit that shit. You know what I'm talking about? We can't edit this shit. You know?
What you got to tell us? What do you have to tell Mr. Bryant? Mr. Bryant want to know about your fishing skill. We see you can throw some.
Hit the goddamn court. Once you hit the court, you know what time it is. She looking shaky out that bit. Nigga ain't getting a bite here and there. They ain't getting enough though. You feel me?
So you tell Mr. Bryant right now, who fault is it? The fish or your fault?
Nah, it's Munchie fault.
Munchie fault.
You playing in the water. I ain't gonna catch a fish that's out here playing in the damn water.
You got any comment for that, Mr. Munchie?
That nigga a comedian, man.
Take his talent somewhere else.
So what now, Dan?
Nasty mother. Dirty motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
Keep cussing the fish and see if they come to you.
I'm going to those guys.
Dan is throwing in the towel. Dan is ready to throw the towel in, y'all. Brian, check Dan out. Dan ready to throw it in. Brian, we can come out here and outdo these boys and we don't even fish. What I seen today, they ain't working with nothing.
I'll get your ass on that river. I'll show you a different story. These fish ain't biting out here, nigga. One or two little
Bring some food next time.
19, 30 miles of goddamn water. It's a whole different story. Bitches fighting like it ain't no tomorrow. Big ass yellow bitch. Put my ass on up there. Copping them with the same thing.
Dan reeling it in, pulling it back to himself right there, y'all. Check him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one more time.
He got good form. Casting game is kind of weak.
How you see it? You do, nigga. I bet I catch him. Kind of weak. Nigga stupid. See, that's my best cast of the day right there, JT.
See, man, shit. You need a lot more practice there. Now this guy right here, now Brian, he can't fish, but he can damn sure cast over here. He been bragging about he can fish, but he can cast like a motherfucker, but he can't fish. He just laid back chilling out here tonight. Huh?
Can't feed him up a day.
No, you need to stop playing in the water. I can pull them out now.
So as long as Munchie playing in the water, he don't get no fish.
Shit, how you catch some? Man, even damn water ain't chance to get.
These guys have had these poles in the water for over 2.5, 3 hours, and they've only come out of here with 2 fish and a minnow. Munchie decided he wasn't throwing nothing back, anything he catch going in the bucket.
Yeah, he ain't caught them. He ain't caught shit, dude.
You ain't caught shit. What you say?
Yeah, he still right there looking at you right there in the water, man.
Have you had a bite or anything?
Yeah, I throw mine by a fella right there, gave him put him back in the water. I ain't like much. I ain't gonna keep no small ass fish. I want me a slab from the county.
Slab from the county, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, county.
Alrighty, now Munchie just threw a nice hook into the water right there, ladies and gentlemen. Looked like he knew what he was doing then, Brian. Check your shake game out, he really. Keep your hands on the, watch the wrist. Nice cast, Mr. Munchie. Dan still standing 6'4".
But I tell y'all what.
There it is. Go ahead, Dan.
Y'all tell me what y'all catch.
From the way you look, Dan, you be the only one to leave out here with something. These guys ain't been to catch nothing.
Yeah, they gonna tell me what if they catch anything, they tell me about it.
They stopped by the fish market.
Start turning them goddamn thing they call 52, 288.55. Hit me up.
You don't want no trouble.
I got something for you to choke on.
I said you don't want no trouble.
Come get you some of it.
What you show him, Dan?
I got something for him to choke on.
Mr. Dan working with something. Where you at, Brian? Where you at, Brian? He wants you some of that, Brian.
Brian here got something for him to choke on too.
You heard that, didn't you, Mr. Brian?
His big bad bitten ass.
You goddamn right. Tell him, Mr. Dan. All that all in shit. We gonna shut that shit down, Mr. Brian.
Yes, sir. Oh boy, y'all guys have a good evening. I'll see y'all later.
Ain't too far behind you, Dan.
All right. Yeah, I had enough.
My ass left and right over here.
These guys have come out here and they did a good job of feeding the fish. Nice scenery.
Go find some groceries and that, boy.
Get y'all a feed.
Who snatched on the pole like that for snatch something up out there?
All right, we're gonna check out this cast right here.
Grocery.
Oh, boy.
We got a cast master right here. Like I said, he can't fish, but he can cast. Watch it.
Tell us what you play in the water.
So he talking about somebody playing in the water.
But why the mind up, Mr. Turner?
Shutting it down.
Yeah, man, we shut it down, man.
So today you gonna throw your hands up and say the fish done what?
Man, fish out
Hey,
here.
last time I throw the bitch, you see how they breaking the apart?
What much you need to do?
Pipe the cool up, the pole here, open them bitches up, put them down, and pick that fold that damn shit right there, get it over with.
Load it up. Try to
I'm gonna catch me a slab. I'm gonna catch me a slab. You
Man, you is in full motion. Brian has need to see you in action for a change.
I'm gonna catch me a slab. I bet you that.
Right now, y'all, this is the first thing I've seen Munchie lose since I've been around. And I'm talking about he taking an ass whooping.
I'm gonna get a slab, JT. In the record, like the old folks say.
Check him out. He got the reel. Look at him. He reeling. Look at the wrist. Look at him move the wrist, y'all. Getting ready to cast again, y'all. Check him out. And he went about 8 feet, y'all.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What I just tell y'all finna do? What did I just tell y'all finna do?
Man, the water, man.
No. I know what to do for you. I know what to do for your ass. No, I'm going to creek on your ass, goddammit. I said I'm gonna catch a slab,
Come on in. Get your slab in there.
So,
Wait, hey, Mr. Bryant, wait a minute. We may have a comeback, Mr. Bryant. Check him out. He got him something on the hook. What you got there, son?
Shell cracker.
Check him out, Mr. Bryant. He unhooking him. He can't do nothing with it.
Stop that bitch down.
There he is. More violence, Mr. Bryant. More violence.
Slab. I said I'm gonna catch a slab.
And who that's for, Mr. Dan?
That fucking nigga over there. Put him on the camera right now. That nigga right there putting his reel up. That's who it's for.
Fucking hours to catch a damn fish.
How many you caught, goddammit?
God damn it. I caught one, you caught one.
Now, wait a minute. Mr. Munchie had just pulled something out of that water.
Yeah, that's all he pulled out. He pulled a couple one goddamn fish out of 2 hours and a half.
Live in the flesh.
Going on 3 goddamn hours.
Oh, hey, Mr. Turner, live in the flesh.
We got it on videotape.
Well, going on 3 hours, shit, catch something, I say.
What you done caught? Check his bucket.
I don't keep small ass fish. I told you that.
Yeah, slab from the county.
Boy, finally caught him one. Shit, I'm proud of you, boy. Yeah, I'm proud of you. Yeah, still a cat. Like the thing you goddamn roller cup out earlier.
Mr. Turner, what did I just say I was gonna do? What I just said I was gonna do?
What you say you were going to do? You say you going to pull your slab out of there? Now tell Mr. Bryant what you just done.
Slab.
I'm proud of you, man.
Mr. Bryant, you get that? Slab.
I went in the creek and got that motherfucker.
B,
Oh, yeah.
waiting on yours now.
I'm trying to get it. Shit.
Slab from the county, Trey.
Yes, sir.
I ain't think I'm through with you.
Johnny, but that's about it, man.
I got dirty now. I ain't